Hi guys, it's Owen Davies here from Golfshake.com, and I want to tell you about 5 of the very best drivers to hit the market in 2017 and something to look out for. Get to the range, get to a demo day and try and test if you can. So first up is Callaway's Epic. We tested it recently over in the States, absolutely loved it. It has some key technology in there that we've never seen in the golf industry before. It's called Jailbreak. It's 2 bars basically connecting the top of the head and the bottom of the head, meaning that the face springs a bit more than it would normally. Normally energy is lost in the top and the bottom as the ball hits the face. The Jailbreak technology firms that up, means that it doesn't spring as much and you get a bit of extra ball speed. We certainly thought it made a bit of a difference. They've got some other stuff in there, some new carbon crown, stuff like that, which is where they've moved the weight around and created a higher MOI driver. Definitely worth checking out. I know they're very proud of their new Callaway Epic driver, and rightly so. Okay, second on the list is Titleist 917. It actually came out kind of back end of 2016, but it's obviously going to they run long product life cycles at Titleist, so it's going to run all the way through 2017. What they've done with the 917 is improve the ARC, which is the active recoil channel, develop that technology on for the 915, made it so you get a bit of greater ball speed. They've also changed it around quite a bit, so when you have off-centre hits, you don't lose as much ball speed. We definitely noticed a difference in that when we tested it. Also, they've got a throw weight in there. Now, this is part of their SureFit system. The first time they put this throw weight in, making it the most adjustable driver yet. So it's important, if you do think about getting this driver, you get it fitted, because it'll really dial in your distances, really dial in your spin rates and make a big difference. So that's the second one on our list. Okay, so the third driver that makes our list is the Srixon 565 and 765. Now, these are 2 drivers from the same family. One's got a slightly larger head, the 565, and the 765 slightly smaller, squatter, for your better player that wants to see that. Now, it's got ripple effect technology and a power wave sole. This is all basically designed to improve the core, which is the springiness of the face. And what they've also done, like many manufacturers, is kind of take the crown, make it much lighter, move the weight around and improve the MOI. Now, we love this driver when you hit it. We thought it was great. It also looks the part. It's a fantastic looking driver. Srixon have made huge leaps and bounds in recent years. It's definitely one, if you're thinking about buying a driver, you need to get down to your local PGA Pro shop or big golf store, try it out, give it a few hits, and it might surprise you. So fourth on our list is Cobra's F7 driver. Now, it's a continuation on from the F6 family. They've redefined, redeveloped the technology, not reinvented the wheel by any means, because the looks are pretty similar. The way it looks at address, the way it sounds, quite similar to the F6. But what they've done is they've made the crown 20% lighter, redeveloped that, and that's allowed them to put an extra weight port in the heel. So previously you had a penetrating ball flight, with a flip weight and a high ball flight. Now you can do both of those. You can put an extra weight in the heel, and that will create a draw bias as well. Now, what they also included in the range this year, and you get this with every driver, Cobra driver sold worldwide, is Cobra Connect. For the first time, electronic chip or electronic devices have ever been used by a major manufacturer, as far as we're aware. You've got a grip with a microchip in it. You download an app, those 2 connect, and then you can hit drivers on the course as normal, just when you're playing with your friends, and it will give you feedback on what you're doing, kind of your stats, your throwing reg stats, or whether you want to have driving competitions with your mates, or just generally driving competitions with anyone who's ever played that hole. It will tell you who the king of the hole is. So we love that. That's the first, and that's the fourth on our list. The final driver to make our list is TaylorMade's M2. Now, in itself, it's obviously a redefined, redeveloped version of the original M2. It's not groundbreaking. They've made some changes. They've improved some of the technology that was in the M2. So the carbon crown, which made the M2 so good and so groundbreaking, is still there. It's a little bit lighter. The speed pocket they put in the original is a bit deeper, so you get a bit more face flexion. Now, the original was an absolutely fantastic driver. This has been redeveloped a little bit more, a little bit better. So if you're in the market for a driver, you've got one 4 or 5 years old, for instance, definitely worth going and giving this a go. We love the way it feels, we love the way it sounds, we love the way it flies. There's obviously loads of guys out there using it on tour. If you've got the original M2, it's probably not worth the upgrade in our opinion. And no doubt they'll be out with something new before too long, which will be a bit of a bigger development. So that's the final driver that makes our list.